I know. I'll get you your money. I'm working on it. Okay, thanks. Bill, hey, how you doing? You got a minute?
If it's about Michelle, yeah.
Well, yeah, actually, it affects Michelle.
Okay, I'm listening.
Good. Well, you know, I've been thinking about the way we worked together when I ran for mayor. And,
yeah, that worked out real well.
Bill.
Yeah.
I did what I had to do. You know that. I'm still paying for it.
Yeah, we all are, aren't we, Danny?
Look, I have not forgotten about all the great ideas that we had for this town. And I was just thinking that if we put our skills together, we could really make them happen. What do you say? If this street still needs to be finished, we could start there and really do something for this community. What do you think?
Sure. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah?
Yeah.
You mean it?
Yeah, we'll drop everything we're doing. We'll work day and night, put all my energy into it, and just when things look like they're really taking off, you can cut and run and leave me holding the bag, just like before. Yeah, that's a great idea. Why didn't I think of it?
What are you gonna do? You're gonna spend the rest of your life resenting me? What's that gonna do for
Danny,
you?
all you had to do was level with me.
Bill, O'Neill and the feds had me cornered. I had to do what they wanted, or innocent people were gonna get
But they
hurt.
did anyway, Danny. They did anyway, like your wife. And none of this would happen if you didn't make those deals with Solano behind my back. You swore to me that, no, you swore to me that you were clean.
I know I did.
Yeah.
I'm clean now.
You're, oh, and I'm supposed to believe that. Just take it on faith. What? Do it.
Bill, what have you got to lose? You're not working with Tony anymore. You're out of Lewis
Yeah,
Construction.
but you are not. And you are one of the reasons why I left Lewis Construction. You understand?
Well, it's, funny you should mention that.
Oh,
Because
my uncle saw the light. And he cut you loose. And now you have nowhere else to go. So here you are chasing me down, practically begging. Because
I'm not begging.
Yes,
I'm not chasing
yes,
you down.
Yes,
I have Fifth Street.
Fifth Street,
It needs
Danny,
to be
please.
developed.
No one would loan you
I'm
the capital to
asking
get the
you
work
if you-
done. You have nothing, and pretty soon you won't even have Michelle. Because after everything that you put her, let me tell you something. After everything you put her through, you think she's gonna stand by a guy that she doesn't even remember when the whole town turns against them? Huh?
Danny, do you have any idea of the position you've put Cassie in?
I'm not in the mood, Edmund.
The loans, Danny. I'm talking about the government loans you asked Cassie to co-sign for you. The loans which you are not paying back in a timely fashion.
I'm working on it, okay?
How? How, Danny? Because Cassie could lose everything she has, including her hotel.
I understand that, and I'm working on it.
Turn it around, Danny. And turn it around now. Or believe me, I will. And I'm not going to wait much longer, and you won't like what I do. I won't have Cassie end up the way Michelle did, as your collateral damage. That, I promise you.
Well, hey, kids. What's going on here, Michelle? Somebody living here?
No, I've been using it as a workspace and didn't think that you would mind.
A workspace? For what?
All right, Rick, what would you say if there was a place in Springfield that you could go, get a drink, meet a friend, grab a meal?
Let me think about that for a second.
This idea is genius, Rick. I'm telling you, if I could say so myself. The view from here, it's
It's
like...
spectacular, Michelle. I used to live here years ago, remember?
Well, then you know that what a waste of space would be not to use this place for anything, right? So, what do you think if we turned it into a business? You know, like a club or a restaurant, whatever you want to call it.
The lighthouse?
Yeah, oh no, I even came up with a name already. Listen to this. Light. Isn't that perfect?
Light. Very original. Very postmodern.
I'm really psyched about this.
I could see that. So where does Tony fit into this idea?
He's gonna be my partner.
What?
Tony is gonna bankroll me. Danny and I are kind of in a money crunch right now, and Tony
Tony
agreed
just sort of stepped in. How generous of him.
I'm just a silent partner, Rick. This is her baby all the way. All right, buddy. I am gonna go. I will see you later.
No, stay. Hang out.
No, I'll call you. Okay.
See you later, Rick.
See ya. Can I just ask you a question?
Sure.
Do you have a death wish?
Look, Rick, I know the idea, you know, to open a restaurant seems kind of nutty, but, you know, sometimes the nutty ideas are the ones that work.
Michelle, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your choice of a partner, the one that you're ignoring your son for.
I'm not ignoring my son.
Michelle, I was at the playground today, right outside of the Beacon with Robbie. He pulled into the parking lot downstairs, and I asked Robbie if he ever has spent any time here at the lighthouse. And he said never. And it just sort of surprised me since you virtually spend all of your time here.
Rick, I needed this as a place to get away, all right? You can relax. It's not like it's a secret hideout.
Well, it's certainly not for Tony. Robbie, you take care. Oh, I had such a good time with you today. All right, we'll do it again real soon, okay?
Rick, it's not what you're thinking.
All right. Doesn't matter what I think, does it?
Give me a call back at your earliest convenience. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks.
Oh, good. I caught you. Look who's here.
Yeah, you found me. Hey, buddy, what's going on? Hi.
I got something I want to talk to you about.
Did you have a good time with Uncle Rick? If it's about the job that Tony offered me, I don't want to discuss it.
No, it's not
Understand?
about that. I have some news for you.
About what?
Well, I know money's not exactly a good subject for us right now, and I know that you think there's nothing I can do to help us out.
What? I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did. You said that earlier at the Beacon, and you were wrong. Danny, I am going to open a restaurant and club that's going to make us back all the money we need to pay off our debt.
A restaurant and club?
Yeah, in the lighthouse. It's going to be incredible. Different feel on every level, amazing music and food and views.
Are you serious?
Yeah, oh yeah, I even came up with the name already. Light.
Look, I appreciate what you're trying to do. I do. But, honey, you don't just decide to open a restaurant and magically it happens. You need capital, a lot of capital, which is exactly what I don't have right now.
I know. Which is why I went out and got a backer. Tony.
Michelle, it's a lot to think about. Club, a restaurant.
Tony. Look, I know you didn't want to take that job from Tony because his money's not necessarily clean, but I told you that's not really an issue for me.
Michelle.
Only because we're in so much trouble, you know, and it's a great idea. We need the money.
So, take it.
What?
Take it. I mean, obviously, I can't tell you what you should or should not do. So, if you don't have a problem taking money from Tony, I'm not going to stop you. It's your business, your deal.
And you mean that?
Mm-hmm. You're trying to help us out.
And I am. I'm trying to do what's best, you know, for us, for our family.
When it comes to family, you got to do what you have to. So, go ahead. Michelle, do what you have to. And I'll do the same.